I right-click in the content drawer and make a folder for my project. I right-click in the new folder and open up a Niagara system. I then choose a new Niagara system with an empty template. I open up the Niagara Project. I don't want the HDRI to show in the preview window. Under the window menu, I open the preview scene settings. I disable show environment and I change the environment color to black. Under the emitter update section, I add a spawn burst instantaneous. I change the spawn count to 125. I select the initialized particle, and under the sprite attributes, I change the sprite size mode to non-uniform. I can now change the size to 2 along the x-axis. Under the particle spawn, I add a velocity option. I click on Fix Issues to remove the errors. For the velocity, I use the drop-down menu, which is the arrow, to choose a random range vector. I then increase the minimum momentum of the axes. I then change the maximum momentum of the axes. I select the sprite renderer and change the alignment to velocity aligned. I select the initialized particle and change the lifetime mode to random. I also change the minimum and maximum lifetime. I select the particle update and search for drag. I also add a gravity force. I select the particle update and search for color. I can now change the color using either the RGBA option or choose from the color wheel. Under the drop-down menu of the scale color, I add a vector from float. For the value, I also add a float from curve. These two values will intensify the color. I right-click and add a key. I select the particle update and add a scale sprite size. For the size mode, I select non-uniform curve. I select the Y value and select the first key and change the key data to 0 and 1. I select the second key and change the key data to 1 and 0. I right-click on the first key and choose User. This gives me a more gradual fall-off. I select the properties of the empty and change to GPU. I activate fixed bounds and local space. I select the system state and reduce the loop duration. I select the particle update and search for collision. I also add a curl noise force, increasing the noise strength and reducing the noise frequency. I also activate pan noise field. I can now save and drag the particle system into the scene. I reduce the directional light value to make the scene darker. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video about making a spark effect in Unreal Engine 5, you may enjoy this video. Have a good day.